características frutales en la taza de café. Antigua Guatemala, por tener el volcán de fuego muy cerca, cada vez que él hace erupciones, esas partículas se mezclan con la tierra y nosotros vamos a tener suelos volcánicos. La planta los va a absorber y te va a dar una característica. No sé si hemos tenido esa experiencia de probar una semilla de cacao cuando le están tostando. ¿Hemos tenido esa experiencia?
No.
¿Nadie?
No.
Perfecto. Se percibe amargo, astringente y al final podemos encontrar sabores frutales en la taza de café. Acá se les va a dar el cuidado necesario, abono, agua, muchos nutrientes, ya que de acá va a depender mucho la calidad de café cuando estemos en plantación adulta. Mundialmente se conocen 4 especies de café: excelsa, robusta y arábica. 4 especies. Y luego vamos a encontrar variedades de café. Variedades de café tenemos Borbón, Pacamara, Geisha, Villa Sarchi, Catimor, Catiú, Laurina, Tabí, Obata. Una pregunta acá. ¿Sabemos de dónde es originario el café?
Vienen.
Etiopía.
Etiopía.
El café es originario de África, Etiopía. En Etiopía se descubren las primeras plantas de café.
Then the good one sink, the bad one floor on the top of the water, then down. Then we have a machine, spins around to get the shells out. The shell will be outside, shell the red skin. And the bean with water stays in the tank down there. And then we ferment it there about 24 hours, and after 24 hours you can wash them. Then you're gonna dry them outside there in the floor. That's where you're gonna So right here is how it's called wet mill, because all the water comes here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 filters. This is the machine. You get the shells off with water. The cherry outside the bean with water comes in the pipe, goes in the channel, then stays one of those tanks here. This is the fermentation tanks. Fermentation about 24 hours. No water, no chemical themselves. Then open the gate, push the water, and then you wash them. Down there with a machine. Came from Colombia to wash all the slimy, the mucilage, the liquid you taste. And then you're gonna dry them outside directly on the floor. Right? If you smell, it's strong smell because it's fermented. Right? That's what we call fermentation area. Now we're gonna go here straight. We're gonna see the next step. When the coffee gets dry, we put it in the bag. The bag you can see here. And then we have a machine there, they call huller. That's the machine get the husk out. Get all the parchment, the silver skin to be green bean. Green bean is like this, the grain we have here on the wall, the picture on the frame. Grade number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, and 5. The top products, number 1 on the top. Number 2, second grade, 3, 4, 5, which is called commercial coffee. Today you guys can drink a cup of coffee of number 1. Okay, then we have a belt here. Before, machine used to be hand sorted. Now not anymore. Look at the picture there, the people use harder work. Hand sorted, take out all the defects.
Take forever.
Yeah, it's hard. And on the right side here we have all machines, like a museum, right? Here we have oil grinder, came from John Deere. Grinder used to be by hand, no electricity since that time. Now we have the electricity one much easier.
Do they still work?
No, because it's very old. Right? Then here we have big cylinders also. We use like extra dryers because when the pan gets full on the coffee, no space. So we use the wood here, we burn there. And all the smoke goes in the pipe. Then we have a pan, spins around, and then we dry the coffee there. One of those dries them about 4 or 5 days.
The coffee is-
Only the cheap quality, always the good one, will be on the sun. They're doing right now. So, the coffee we saw there in the tanks, now that's empty, definitely, right? After fermented 24 hours, you have to wash them. The coffee comes in with water. We'll be here with the shovel, put in the wagons, and then outside. What's the bean they look like before you roast it? This is the coffee. We dried them there about 5 days. We call parchment coffee. Right now there are 2 more layers on here. This is the second layer. We call parchment because the first one, how we call the red one.
Back to that.
The pole?
And you can call pole, cherry, skin, right? But this is the parchment. Goes for compost. Then we have a last layer on here we call silver skin. Okay, and then you're gonna get the green bean like this. That's how we call it green coffee bean. That's how we export to Taiwan, Japan like this. In there, they roast them themselves and then it becomes like this. Because the little tourists, they ask me every day, oh, this is the coffee. We haven't seen this. We've seen this, but not this. But this is the processes, right? So this is green and then roasted. You can use light, medium, dark, or flavor. The color, dark, yeah, because it's some of the damage, small or insect inside, they float on the top of the water and then they separate. At the end they make a blend to be commercial coffee. This is better, much better than instant coffee because no chemical naturally come from the plant in the field too. So this is the lower grade. And then we have a hotel. The hotel is closed since the pandemic, not the restaurant. Then we have the roasting plant where we roast the coffee and package line. And the coffee plantation in Philadelphia, it's gone up on the hill, the green hill. That's where we have coffees. But this plantation is we call monoculture of coffee. Monoculture. Monocultivo in Spanish. Right? Okay, now we're gonna go on the roasting plant. A lot of people ask me if it's rain, what happened? If it's rain, will they spend 1 or 2 more days for drying anything? The bird don't like it. Little chapel.
So pretty.
Little chapel. Little chapel we have here. Now we have meat, all the meats in the mouth, essentially. So we have a Jesus there. Then we have the rock carpet. Like today, right now in Antigua, it's full with carpet now in Antigua. You go there later. And we have a procession today. 22 days ago. 1 spoon, 3-4 seconds his mouth. If he likes, he can drink it or spit it out in his spittoons. And then he will describe it. Citrus, fruity, chocolate. What type of chocolate? What type of fruit? What type of citrus? He will describe it. He will say good or bad. What happened? They pick yellow bean, they fermented too much, they dried too much. Because he knows it. And he will talk to the people, whatever, supervisor back there. If it's good, he lives there. Or some coffee need to be blended, so he's gonna say, okay, let's use 10% this, let's use 5% of this, let's use 40%, and then he makes the blend. Then he's gonna taste it. Here is the quality control. Buyers, they come here also, they taste it. Buyers, for export or local, they taste it. They like it, they're gonna buy it. If they don't like it, they don't buy it. So this is a very hard job here. Ladrillo pequeños pedacitos.
Wow.
Para mantener. We have 1, 2, 3 roasters. The big one from Idaho, Mexico. Red one, small one came from Italy. 300 pounds, which is 150 kilos. 200 pounds, which is like about 100 kilos average. And the small one, 25 pounds, about 10 kilos. Capisserie per batch. Big order, big machine. Medium order, medium machine. So that's why we have little machines here. Is that right? Citrus, fruity, chocolate, almond, right? A little brown sugar, you can smell it. This is one of the best coffee ever. And then the regular, our coffee all time. We have 5-star espresso, we have 5-star maker. I'm going to show you after when you finish. We sell there at the gift shop. We're going to buy some, right? To take it for souvenir.